All right, our first international podcast in English with the best groundsman in Belgian football, Oli Makin. He's responsible for the holy field of our favorite football club, and today he's our guest in the podcast. Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome, Oli. Like a proper English lad in the podcast today.
Yeah, no, thanks for inviting me along. Yeah, it's a pleasure to come and spend some time with you two guys.
That's great to hear. Now, before we talk, obviously about the amazing pitch that we can see just behind us, how did you actually roll into it? Because in Belgium, being a greenkeeper is not the most ordinary job.
No. So I'd been doing it for 13, 14. Well, before I came to Belgium, it was probably 12 years. And I'd been to a couple of football clubs in England and then went to Qatar for a year.
Nice weather.
Well, I don't know if it's nice or not. It's in the summer it was testing.
Okay.
That's for sure. A bit different than Manchester, where I come from. And then just ended up back in England and seen a job advertised. In Leuven in Belgium, and
where the fuck is Leuven?
Exactly my thought. Honestly, I'd never heard of the place before. Before I went for the job, I came over for a few days. And ever since, never looked back. 3 years later, I'm sat here doing a podcast.
Yeah, that can go quickly.
Yeah, very quickly, yeah.
Now, when talking about the greenkeeper stuff, like indeed you started in England, in Manchester, you went to Qatar, then you came here to Leuven. We were really happy about it. But still, were you into like doing things in the garden, or how did you become a greenkeeper? I really, I'm from Belgium, I've actually no clue.
Yeah, well, no, I think, when I was younger, I did a bit of gardening with like my grandma and granddad, and growing tomatoes, and it was always something special. I've grown them, but I wouldn't say I was massively into gardening, or it actually came about starting to be a greenkeeper was I play cricket a lot. Obviously, again, that you two probably don't know what cricket is, but
and I know what it is. I don't know the rules.
You won't understand it.
I know India and the UK are big in it.
Yeah. And then it was a guy who I played cricket with, a good friend of mine, and he worked at Rochdale Football Club. He was a head groundsman. So that's where it all started. I just went down and helped him on a match day, and then a junior job came available, and
I saw something really funny in what is Rochdale?
Rochdale, yeah.
Rochdale.
It's like 20 minutes, 20 minutes outside of Manchester.
Yeah, and I saw a video of 2014 where you explained to a local news broadcaster that you were using cannabis lamps to heat the field, but maybe you can.
Yeah, it was. It genuinely was just a chat between me and the other guy who worked with me at the time. And I knew a guy who worked at the local police station, and it was just a thought that, what do they actually do with the lights and the reflectors and everything, when they go raiding these houses where they're growing cannabis. And one thing turned into another. Next minute I'm at a police station collecting a van full of lights and reflectors and different various pieces. So it came about, I actually found some old football posts under one of the stands, the tribunes, and we put something together.
Okay.
Wow.
And then the next, because I'm not very technically with electrics and things, we made the thing and then realised we actually need to connect this to electricity somehow. So we found a few guys who knew. But it turned out.
And it worked really good.
Yeah, it worked good. Because obviously, teams like that in England, they can't afford to buy the real deal as such. And it did the job that we wanted it to.
So you've always been an innovator or something. If something isn't possible, you just find your own way.
But that's how it is in England. When you're at lower league football teams as a groundsman, you don't have these massive budgets that the Premier League teams have, and you don't get the luxuries, and so you do have to try and think of other ways to.
Yeah, but that's really inspiring, I think.
Yeah, that's great. It's you still managed to get something out of it.
Yeah, it's obviously not. it didn't cover a massive area on the pitch, but no,
I saw it. It was like I thought, do you have to like replace it on like every?
We only just used it for like the goal areas, directly in front of the goal because it's just
But then I also saw a video of you here, and then you had like the big, the real thing, I think, because it was like the half of the pitch, or
I think maybe. We've got 6 rigs here. No, sorry, 8 rigs now. Because we got lucky during when we had the Red Devils playing here, and so we got some extra rigs as well. So we can probably cover half the pitch in one goal, maybe just smaller than half. And it's just moving them every day.
Do you still need it with the new heating?
Yeah, because you don't have the heating on full. You need some sunlight as well on the to get the right growth and during the winter. So we create like our own little microclimate and
amazing. Now, one other thing that we saw like 2 seasons ago, Rochdale won the TORAH Groundsman competition. It's a competition that I think every year.
Applause for the Groundsman.
Thanks.
So, what is actually this prize about?
Yeah, so I think it's every game. The referee, the match delegate, the away team manager, the TV company, and one other, which the names.
A supporter of the club. It was me always.
Great.
Only 10 on 10.
They mark the pitch out of 12 every game, and then obviously the team with the highest score at the end of the season wins the award. It did come a bit of a shock to us because the pitch wasn't how we wanted it, but that was just to the fact of the old construction that we was dealing with. But no, it was really nice for me, for the other guys in the team as well.
It's the first prize we won with OHL.
There's hopefully many more.
It's actually a recommendation for your work you're doing here. So it's nice to hear from your colleagues and for other people involved.
No, we was really, really proud of it, and hopefully the ambition to win more and take it to another level as well.
Nice. Yeah, but the heads prize was a trip to Real Madrid. Did that happen?
Yeah, well, I think Corona's just
messed everything up.
Put that on hold for a minute, but I think it's still going to go ahead at some point. So I think we'll be going with Antwerp and Genk as well. So
do you know actually other colleagues of Greenkeepers in Belgium?
I know the guy at Genk quite well. We've spoke to him a few times. The guys at Antwerp, we know them, and we've met the guys at Anderlecht, and because again, I think that's like an English mentality as well, is to get to know everyone. We're not here to have secrets, and
it's not like a competition. you really want to help each other.
Help each other.
That's nice.
We don't see it as a competition. Obviously, it's really nice to win the award at the end of it, but. Yeah, we're all in it together.
A community of Greenkeepers.
But it's actually
nice.
Like the result is the same. Like if all Belgium clubs have a great pitch, it's also a good good promotion for other. And
I think it also it develops the football as well, because players have got better surfaces to play on. So to me, that's always where it started. As you have to have a good pitch to have good players playing on it.
And I also saw something during the match against Charleroi and Zultuarium. There were like a whole gang of like young people helping you with like with the pitch. Is that something like a youth program you're doing or something?
No, it's again I keep referring back to England, but they get people in, but from other clubs, and they help on a match day. Because there's quite a lot of little jobs to do, and the more people you have, obviously, the easier it is to do it. So, but then again, it's also maybe develop these young guys, because they are 16, 17, 18, and to develop them into maybe one day becoming a groundsman. Yeah,
but because here in Belgium, it isn't like really a big thing, or like you.
It's quite niche, I think.
Because I heard like in England you can go to schools and like having like a real education about it, and here in Belgium it's maybe.
Yeah, so I did 3 years at school in England. It's like called an NVQ in sports turf. So that is literally all you learn about is different varieties of sports turf, whether it's golf, football, cricket, rugby, anything. And I think that, certainly since I've been here, it's definitely improved. Like the standard of other pitches in Belgium, you can see it slowly starting
Maybe
to
you're
develop.
gonna be a teacher later, like the.
I don't know if that's for me. I like being outside too much,
Okay.
and yeah.
And then
Like-
being maybe like a bit inspirational. We are the inspirational podcast, inspirational quotes. What can you give to, like, for example, a listener today whose dream is to become a greenkeeper? What's like a tip or something that you can give him?
Just for me, I've always thought go and help wherever you can. Whether you call me and can we come and help on a match day, or just pick up the phone or send an email to the clubs, and that's what I did in England at first, and a lot you won't
It
get
paid
it.
off. It paid off.
Yeah, definitely.
You had the most beautiful club of Belgium.
So listeners, if someone wants to get in become a greenkeeper, just contact Oli, call him, say that you want to help, and then eventually maybe you can also sit here in the podcast.
Yeah, we'll never say no to more helpers. So.
So we are now to our next topic, and it's about the normally we like each podcast we like taste the beer, and we have like the lovely triple Carmelite here. So we're gonna taste it. So
It's good for me.
How many of these have you already had in Belgium?
I've never tried this one.
No.
yeah, but that's also I think something because you come from England to Leuven. I think it's like a bit of a shock, like a cultural shock. But how do you like manage to live here in Leuven? Do you went to the old market already?
I think you know the answer to this one.
I've seen him.
No, I think people in England like a drink and things, and it's the same in Belgium. But I think the culture around the drinking in Belgium is obviously, I don't know, a bit more friendlier, I'd say.
That's because
and
I've
better
studied-
beers.
And
I
better
think.
beer.
better
Yeah.
beers.
Well, when I go back to England now, I'm always complaining about the beer in England. So I get called a beer snob now.
And which one is your favorite? Like
This is up there.
yeah.
Yeah. Duvel.
Oh, Duvel. Yeah, that's
But just for an easy,
Yeah.
easy drink, Stella or Jupiler.
Every
good to
time
know.
I've been to like the UK, like to England, and how you see like the draft beers with like the tap inside of a glass and just like pump.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Well, it's a bit of a shock to me at first when you're getting heads like this, and then
what
you
is
used
this?
to just the golden all the way to the rim. And,
Yeah, indeed.
but no, definitely, one of the good things about Belgium, Leuven.
Belgium made you a beer snob.
Yeah, my mates in England, that's what they call me.
But
the beers,
did they already came to Belgium?
yeah, a
or-
few have come over, and they
Okay.
love it.
And they're not beer snobs after that, or they're like
I think they understand. Yeah, I think they know the beer's better here, but they like to stick in their English
but
ways.
I
and,
can
Yeah, of
understand.
And also like the pub culture in England is really nice. Like I've studied there after work. You go to the pub, everyone is there.
Yeah.
If like especially a Friday, everyone is there drinking, having a laugh. And you just have to watch out that some people don't get too drunk.
yeah,
Because they get
I
scared.
suppose that happens everywhere, though. So,
Indeed.
but no, it's.
And what is
good
your
place.
favorite bar here in Leuven? Do you have like we call it a staminé, where you go like every time, like your
Bar Rustique.
oh
is
bar
one of my
Rustique.
favourite. Yeah,
Okay.
I did go into Block Up quite a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all.
Yeah, but Bar Rustique, that's also something nice for us, because when we are like younger and going out, Bar Rustique was what was the name?
I'm also forgetting it.
Allee. Yeah. We'll come back later to it.
It was our favorite bar. Like when we were 16 and we went out with our high school friends, we always went to that bar. And then suddenly they changed it, and the owner, I think he wanted something more, a bit fancier, not people like children partying. And then now it became Bar Rustique.
Oh, but what is the name? We said it so much. And
Eclipse.
The Eclipse.
Eclipse.
Yes.
Yeah.
People from Leuven will know it. The Eclipse. It was like legendary bar.
Now,
yeah.
the field room. Go ahead.
No, you can go ahead, man.
I can go ahead.
Yeah.
So the new field, that's actually the main reason for this podcast. You see it behind us. We've been to the first games. It looks absolutely stunning. They also call it the Premier League field. So what's actually so special about this new pitch?
We finally have some drainage that we haven't had for 4 years now. the undersoil heating, obviously, I'm sure you've seen in the past couple of years, we used a big cover over the pitch.
Like with like the air in it.
Yeah,
The whole area.
That looks like a lot of work.
Yeah, it's not ideal, especially on a match day when you're trying to get it off as quick as possible. And so yeah, it makes our life so much easier. And with the stitching in it, the artificial grass stitched into it, just makes it so much stronger as well. And
I also saw like you put like a big hole, like the field in the beginning was like a big hole, so you went really down in
we dug down
the surface.
45 centimeters.
Okay.
And then the old pitch was like a carpet, what just rolled away, and we actually recycled the sand out of that and used that as like a bottom layer of the what you see behind us, and then on top of that,
And it's a bit like a hybrid between real grass and artificial
so
grass.
I think the figure's probably like 96% natural grass, and then 4%.
Okay.
Oh, it's only 4%.
Yeah.
That was more.
But there's millions of fibers stitched into.
It's
into
not
that.
a field like in Sint-Truiden where there's like a full synthetic field.
No. I think the stitch every 2 centimeters, 2 by 2. So it's a lot of.
So this new pitch would also be a pitch that would be prepared for every weather situation.
Yeah.
So
with the heating, obviously in the winter, we're not far away from that now.
Nice.
Yeah, turn a switch on and
I would say
good to go.
we won't having to shovel snow off it anymore. And
that's a pity because we went to a match, but obviously it was during the lockdown period. We couldn't go to the stadium, and then we had we volunteered here, and then we could watch the match.
No, again, fortunately, the snow didn't turn up, but at least
I would say I don't know.
For you, fortunately.
Yeah.
I would say "Let It Snow." I don't know who sings it, but "Let It Snow, Let It Snow." And then
we actually had the staff here. We actually had a WhatsApp group on that day called Snow Patrol. So
that's a good one.
Now,
Chasing pavements.
for example,
that's sorry.
like
track.
Indeed. Usually on a match day, for example, a lot of supporters have like a routine. Ours is, for example, analyzing the lineup, preparing to go to the stadium, also grabbing a pint, of course. It's always included. How does like a match day look for a greenkeeper?
Yeah, so for an example, say the kickoff's like 6 o'clock in the evening. We'll probably arrive here between 7 and 8 in the morning.
Oof.
It's an early start.
It's early, man.
Yeah, it's early.
So you are also happy the match days on Sunday at 12 are done?
Yeah, that's difficult.
What do you have to do then? You have to wake up at
3:30, 4 o'clock we arrive.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Because that was back like in the second division. We had like those match days, I think.
Yeah. We've had a couple. Luckily, we haven't had many of them. But then we double cut the pitch lengthways and then across. Put the white lines on it, put the goals in, and anything else, advertising 3D carpets behind the goals, and and then from then it's just managing the water on the pitch, what the coach wants, what the situation they
Is it
want.
really like the coach say, I want like a really nice
wet
field today?
At the moment, he just wants it nice and fast, so the ball rolls nicely over it. And
I knew it was like a thing, but I didn't know it was like really.
Yeah.
So they can ask to make it slower.
Well, you can make it slower, if you just don't put any water on it, and then the ball will just stick on the grass. And I know a few teams in England have done that before and left the grass really long, and because they want to play, pump the ball over.
Long ball.
Yeah.
Okay. And something I think we always like ask ourselves the questions, and I think a lot of supporters also like, what are you doing with like during the match with the sticks in the grass? Like you poking, like it looks like.
I thought you were going to ask that.
Just like it looks completely random.
It looks like something. Yeah, I have to do something, so I'm gonna do it.
No, it's called divoting. So it's actually a very important part of our role, and we don't just do that on a match day as well. It's during the week. So it's any divots or scars in the pitch. you know, what have displaced, we just knock them back together. So it helps the recovery of the grass.
Okay.
And that was, we was doing that a lot more last year and the year before because, we used to get quite big chunks
Stitches,
coming
yeah.
out of like horses had run on it.
So this would be less right now with the new pitch.
Yeah, it's a lot smaller. The damage on the pitch is a lot smaller. But it's very important. It might look stupid,
Yeah,
but
it looks like
it's quite important.
it looks like what are you doing? Just randomly tuck.
No.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, I've been asked that a lot.
We've been learning today.
Yeah, you can join us for the next game.
Yeah.
You don't need helpers, right?
But thank you for pitching it to us.
No, it's no problem.
Word
Pardon the
jokes.
comment.
Now, when you're also on the field, so during a break you're on the field, before in the warm up, after the game, or also during the week you're also here working on the pitch. Do you also get in contact a lot with the players?
Yeah, we have to speak to the coach, like Mark, and the players a lot because with training schedules and they can change a lot. We have obviously we don't just have here. We've got the training ground as well in Howard Haverley, so with all the pitches there have to be prepared for training. We've got to know when and what and what's happening. So there's a lot of contact with the players and more the coaches.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And who's on the current squad? Who's your favorite player right now?
What, as a person or?
No, as
a
purely
player?
as a player, not on a personal level.
I don't know. I think.
So the person you're gonna say right now is not nice.
No. Honestly, I don't. I haven't got a bad word to say about any player. The players are brilliant around us, and I think we respect what they do. They respect us, and but you can't look past obviously Henri and Kamal, but obviously he's left.
Yeah.
It's a big disappointment, but he moves on to bigger things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Step up.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's football. Isn't it?
All right, I think we're almost at the end of the podcast. The end thing that we always do is have a prediction of the score of the next game. Our next game is an away game against Antwerp. You know the colleagues of the Greenkeeper, so hopefully the pitch is good.
Yeah, they'll have a good pitch to play on, that's for sure. Yeah.
So what is your prediction for the game?
Be a difficult game, but I think they'll just sneak a 2-1 win.
Will Nainggolan's play?
Yeah.
He's got Nainggolan going to break a leg.
Like a ban for 12 weeks then.
Yeah.
No, I think we'll win 2-1.
2-1?
Yeah.
And they also lost Vrije for 2
long
or 3
period.
months. He scored 5 goals in a game,
Oh,
and
yeah,
now
I've
he's
seen that. Yeah,
injured.
Yeah, he's already 6 goals, I think.
Yeah. That's,
No, we'll 3 points.
Okay,
Bring
3
them
points.
back.
That's what we want to hear.
Yeah.
What do you say, Kobe?
What I would say. Yeah, actually, I was also thinking the same thing as Oli, but I can do it right now.
Because it's going to happen, that's why.
I hope so. Okay, I'm going to follow you. I also say 1-2 then. It's going to happen. We're going to manifest it with 2 persons and then it's going to happen.
We're going to get a full house at 2-1.
Full house. Come on, Ruben.
No, but the thing is,
He's always difficult. He's always difficult.
No,
in this.
I'm always doing these crazy things. So I say 2-5.
2-5. What the fuck?
Well, I'll buy you a crate of Carmelite if it's
That's
2-5.
good.
Okay, shake hands, shake.
Okay, yeah, that's
And the crate of Carmelite, Ruben has to share with me.
No, because you always
Yeah. What?
No, you can
Play it
have.
safe,
You
play it
can
safe.
drink one with me then.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, yeah, that's. I think that's.
We're coming at the end, and it was really nice talking with you. Not only about the pitch, but also about how you rolled into it and everything
The
involved. with the
person
club.
behind the pitch.
Yeah, no, it's been great. And again, thanks for...
And also
inviting.
a shout out to I think Luke.
Luke,
'cause, yeah,
Luke, Kevin and Steph.
Okay.
The other
Shout out
crew.
Luke, Kevin, and Steph.
the other 3.
we love you, really, because this. I say it again. I remember coming back to the stadium. I was very exciting for the new season. And then we have to see the warm up because we had to be 1 hour. And I was just looking at the pitch and it looks so amazing.
It attracts you. It attracts you when you arrive.
Yeah.
It's oh fuck, the pitch looks good.
I wanna play pool on it.
No, and I think obviously a thanks has got to go to King Power as well for
of course.
Definitely.
backing us and believing us into producing what we want to produce.
Yeah, but because I think that's like really important. Like you said, like in the lower leagues, it's like really difficult. But yeah, if you have like the budget, it's nice that they still do it because pitch is, I think, really important for the.
Thanks King Power, thanks OHL, thanks Greenkeepers,
No,
and
definitely.
being a bit slimy, Oli is even better than the pitch.
Yeah, okay.
No, thanks.
That's a bit slimy.
All right, guys, thank you very much.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Oh.